Ooh, baby. Hi, guys. Welcome to Lee Reacts. I hope everyone's having a good day. I know I am. And we are back with Genesis. You guys encouraged me to go check out the album Trespass. It's an older album of theirs. I believe it was released in October of 1970. And it was the last album with their original guitarist. Thank you, Wikipedia. We are going to be checking this out today. I'm very excited. Genesis has been definitely one of my favorite finds on the channel. They started my rabbit hole of 70s prog, and I will always remember them for that. Firth of Fifth, baby. It set me on the path. And here we are like 6 months later, I think, and damn, I've listened to so much music, so thank you, Genesis. You rock. Let's get right into it. If you guys aren't subscribed, please help a brother out. Click the icon right down there. I really appreciate it. It takes like 2 seconds. It's absolutely free, and it really, really helps the channel out. You have no idea. Thank you guys so much. Shout out to all the new patrons. The video will be after this one, the new one. Enjoy. Alrighty. Genesis is a knife. 3, 2, 1. Did it.
To begin, tell me that I'm a hero. Promise me all of your violent dreams. Light up your body with anger.
I love the Britishness already. Oh my god. I think it's just his vocals.
Get ready to fight for your freedom now. Stand up and fight, for you know we are right. We must strike at the lies that will spread like disease.
This is sick. What the fuck? I love like the organ sounding keys. That's so cool. Oh, the keys are so good. Using the drums too, dude. Kind of reminds me of marching band drums a little bit. Just fucking snare. Got a really fast pace to it too. I like this. I love this part already. It's so good. It's a cool section. I like it. Ooh, that's a cool effect. Oh my god, listen to that. So what's the original guitarist's name? I didn't catch his name when I was looking it up, to be honest. It wasn't in the little blurb. Boom, 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 boom. Now you can hear the bass. It's got a very, like, almost like theatrical kind of vibe to it. I mean, they always have had that, but like it's kind of like a different vibe than what they have later. It's kind of more rough around the edges almost sounding. I like that. Probably because they're a little bit younger. A little more fire in them. Okay, wasn't expecting the flute. Hell yeah. Ooh, that bass sounds so good. Maybe I wasn't hearing the bass. I swear it was though. I mean, it's just the keys. God, they make that like dream-like sound so natural, man. It's like easy for them. This almost has like a Pink Floyd vibe to it. It just clicked in my head, but that definitely, yeah, it sounds like Pink Floyd. A little bit, you know.
Okay, man.
At least this section does. Oh, those drums are so good. Oh my god. Ho, 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 ho. I gotta see something. Anthony Phillips and drummer John Mayhew. Oh my god. Mr. Mayhew is going ham. I had to make sure the names, you know, internet and such. Okay, I'm sold. I definitely want to hear more of this album now. I really like the sound that they're going for here. A little more, like I said, heavier, a little rough around the edges, almost. I don't know how else to put it. Wow, dude. This is so good. I mean, it's Genesis, though. What the fuck do I expect at this point? Sorry, I'm having too much fun with that. I miss my drum set. I should be going home sometime this year, though, so maybe I'll take a video or two if I don't suck too bad. I love playing just snare, man. It sounds so much fun. I know that's not what he's just doing, but just that focus on the snare is so good. Ha 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 ha! Nice, that was good. There's so much life like in their sound, man. Like the song just keeps moving along, you know, and they fill in the little details so well. I really like this vocal effect they've been using in this. Very nice. Excellent. Wow. Well, I definitely want to hear more from Trespass now. What an interesting sound. Like I said, like it's a very early stage in their sound, you can tell. Like since I've heard further stuff, like this, like on the last stuff we were listening to, there's the one song that sounded like Future Genesis. This one sounds kind of like Future Genesis for them. This sounds like the stuff that's on oh my god, the battle, what's it called? I'm literally brain farting right now. That's so terrible. But the album that I've listened to the most, like the Firth of Fifth is on, and Dancing with the Moonlit Night and stuff like that. I literally have Selling England for the Pound. Oh my god, bro. Sorry, it's late. I'm a little slow right now. But like this kind of sounds like some of the songs on that, just like the way the pace was, and a lot of the bass. It kind of, when you did hear the bass, it really reminded me of a couple of those songs. But of course, the vocals are always going to remind me like of just super Britishness. It's just his accent and how he sings, and it just reminds me of my ancestors in my homeland. That I just love the history of Britain and England. It just goes back. I'm not Welsh, but like it didn't really tell me what it is, but it did like pinpoint the location. I'll have to look at my ancestry.com thing again. But and it's just I always have felt this connection towards ancient Britain, and like I always had this fascination with King Arthur and Guinevere and Avalon and stuff like that as a kid. I was a weird kid. I was a very weird, lonely kid. Very, very bright though. I was stupid smart. You guys want to know some lore about Lee Reacts? Was it fourth grade? Yeah, I was reading at a college level in fourth grade. Isn't that crazy? And you can thank Pokemon for that. I remember. I think I was like 3, and I got a Game Boy Color and Pokemon Blue, and I couldn't read what they were saying. I could play the game, but I couldn't read what they were saying, and I would always ask my mom, "What's this word? What's this word? What's this word?" And I learned to read so early because I just wanted to play Pokemon. And yeah, literally by 4th grade, when my dad passed, I was reading at a college level. And I just have always had this fascination with mythology, and I always had this connection to Britain. It's so weird, and it makes sense to me now because I was raised believing I was Italian, full-blooded Sicilian. That's what I was told. I don't really look Italian, I think, now that I know I'm British. And I don't know. It all just makes sense. A lot of things in life I've been lied to about because I'm adopted. But they didn't lie to me about that. But like I just felt like my history's been taken from me, and I don't really know. Like, how can you move forward if you don't know where you came from? I swear, like I didn't know where I came from, and I've been trying to find out. Like I said, I'm adopted. That's a whole fucking story. I was a very small, kind of not affluent family, but I was like wealthy middle class. And then my dad died, and then we didn't have anything. It was just me and my mom and 95-year-old my grandfather, my dad's dad, and then he passed, and then it was just us. And then I just started fucking off, and all's fair in love and war, I guess. But Genesis, man, like it's just there's something so nostalgic about the sound that they produce, and I don't know if it's just the time period or it's them or the things that they're singing about. I don't know, but it just calls to me, man. And it just always speaks to me on a deeper kind of spiritual level, even if it's just a first listen. It soaks in very quickly. It's sometimes you're distracted and it takes a listen or two to really absorb it. No, I immediately completely absorb it and I feel it, man. And I loved that the kind of early energy from this. So you could tell they had that spark in them. I mean, I'm not saying they didn't have the spark later, but like it's really bright when you first start. And people always say like bands' first album, their first, second, albums are always. Well, no, there's a sophomore slump, so I guess it'd be just the first album is always the best. There's always I remember that they were so good their first album, now they suck. And I think Genesis kind of proved that wrong, man, because Selling England by the Pound is just fantastic. And I've heard stuff from The Lamb Lies Down on Broadway. I don't know what number album that is, and that's considered one of their best. So I guess Genesis bucks that trend, but I really enjoyed this song. I definitely want to hear more from this album. So what song next by Trespass should I listen to? Let me know. Well, I gotta say, like, what my favorite part of it was, man, that one section where I really liked the just like snare drumming. That's so cool because it reminds me of band class and marching band in high school. I was in the marching band, man, and they fucking worked your ass hard. I was in a private Christian school in a mostly black area, so I was one of we were there's fewer white people there than you would think. So I'm just saying that as a cultural thing, they're really into band there. Like they take band seriously and they take percussion so seriously. They dogged me. I mean, literally, they put me through every single instrument possible except snare drum. And then I finally got there the next year. I went through every single instrument and I got there. Well, percussion wise, like I said, xylophone, cymbals, bass drum, and then I did snare. And they tortured me. I was the only white kid in percussion and the drum line, but I killed it for that 1 year at least. And then I found drugs. So sorry, I'm rambling. It's late and I'm all caffeined up. So thanks for watching, guys. If you guys didn't know, we have a Patreon right here. Go check it out. We are up to like 15 members now. Holy shit. Like, you guys are fucking awesome. You guys really do make my life like it's so hard right now, and y'all make it just a little bit easier. And it really means a lot. You have no idea. Like, thank you so much. But yeah, I really appreciate it. Like, you get 1 free request a month. Everyone, I made the post yesterday for the October requests, so they started rolling in. So, and then this week you're gonna see a request or two for Patreon, and I'm gonna kind of like stagger them throughout the month, so I don't flood you guys with random stuff that you might not want to see, because Patreon requests are Patreon requests. They can literally be anything. The stuff that I do is like the drummer reacts and blah, blah, blah. That's more of a curated sort of thing, so I know y'all have certain bands you like, and I usually come back to them at least once a month. I try to, but the Patreon requests are different, so I know that, and I, label them differently and put a different thing in the thumbnail and stuff, blah, blah, blah. So there's a difference. So just be prepared, and let's see if we can find some new music. I love it. And if Patreon's not your thing, we have a PayPal and a Cash App right there. That is for donations, tips, requests, and anything else. Every little bit helps, guys. It really does. And you guys seriously are saving my ass right now, because it's hard. You already know. Well, I didn't really share publicly what's going on, other than I shared on Patreon because I didn't want to put it out there, what's going on with my girl. And it's just some doctor stuff. And yeah, it's kind of bad, but we're trying our best to work through it. I really want to say it so y'all know, because you're probably like, what the fuck? She lost her memory over the last couple of years. She was in a car accident about 2 months ago with the kids. Y'all know about that. I said a bunch of that, and I was asking for your prayers and stuff. And then I think last week she woke up one day after being really sick with the flu, and she doesn't remember literally mostly anything from the past couple of years, and it's fucking heartbreaking. She doesn't even really remember me. I mean, she does, but not me, and 3 years. Fucking 3 years. And I can't be mad at her. It's not her fucking fault. But thanks for watching, guys. Sorry about that. Jeez, I'm such a fucking dour motherfucker. Yeah, so just keep us in our prayers, and please, if you can help, the help is really needed. We don't have a car anymore. Our truck's gone. We're trying to get to doctor's appointments for her and the baby, and it's literal hell, but it's for a good cause. The only cause. Thanks for watching.